Hi, it's Nathan here, and today we're talking about the legal register. This is one of the core registers that you'll need if you're going for ISO certification. Some systems will call it like a compliance register or an obligations register. Basically the same thing. It's just a Excel spreadsheet, or it could be a Microsoft Word document that's just a table that has all of the legal requirements or the main legislative documents that you must comply with. And it's a very easy document to make unless you operate nationally across Australia, in which case you've got different health and safety acts and regs and codes in every state. Even though we're on the harmonised system, they've still got their own codes and their own little differences here and there, so you have to list them all. Most companies we work with only work in 1 or 2 states, so it's not a particularly difficult document to make. Typical contents will be WHS Act, WHS regs, all the codes of practice, the standards, the ISO standards. Can get a little more complicated with quality depending on what industry you're in. There could be things like the National Construction Code or other quality requirements, environmental acts and regs as well, and codes. So yeah, really easy document to make, but the interesting thing is that that's just the document title. Every single one of those documents could be anywhere from a code, a 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 page code of practice, to a full set of regulations, health and safety regulations, about 600 pages. So the reality is that document will reference thousands and thousands of pages of compliance material that you legally should be complying with. The reality is no one in Australia can understand or wrap their head around the thousands and thousands of pages of compliance material that the government publishes, and they just keep publishing. There's more and more and more. Every year they'll publish a new code. It was sexual and gender-based harassment, psychosocial hazards, silica, and I'm not picking on any of those that's saying that we shouldn't have any of those. It's just more and more and more. And, when do we say stop? And the answer is never. We'll stop when the country's bankrupt and we can't afford houses or food or anything. And we realize that the government is sinking us all. But yeah, I won't get too political, but yeah, in terms of ISO certification, all you need is a spreadsheet that lists your legal requirements in terms of acts, regs, and codes. So yeah, hope that helps.